Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Tara Arnold, and tonight I'm going to be channeling Ascended Master St.Germain, and we're going to be tapping into the energy frequency of the viewers. Now, because time doesn't exist, it's stacked now moments. St.Germain already knows who's going to be watching this video. So based on that, we're going to do a channeling and tap into the vibrational frequency of everyone viewing this video, and St. Germain will show me questions that are being asked from the viewers, and he'll be answering those questions based on the vibrational frequency. So how it works is, so I'll go into trance, and then once I'm in trance, it's going to take me a bit like a little bit longer before I pick up on everyone's frequencies. So I'm going to delete that part of the video where it takes me a little bit longer to connect with everyone's energies. So it'll be based on the vibrational frequency of everyone viewing. He taps into everyone's vibrational frequencies, and everyone that's viewing, St. Germain's already working with you. He's brought you to view these videos. So he already knows your questions, and if you find that one of the things he channels about resonates with you, we'd love to hear it in the comment section below. The biggest group I've ever done this for is 20 people, so I figured, well, my YouTube channel is still small. We're going to see how many frequencies we can tune into. He won't be giving specific people's names because he likes to respect their privacy. So if somebody didn't want their name said, he won't be saying anyone's name, so you don't have to worry about that. And I just wanted to let you know that there's nothing you have to do except for receive if you do want to receive the healing frequencies that they do bring through the video during these sessions. So I used to call them the healing energy sessions when I did in-person groups, and they bring through high frequencies of divine love, like an energy transmission, light frequencies, and you may feel that in like different chakras or different parts of your body. If you're open to receiving, you won't receive it if you're not open to receiving. If you are open to receiving, just say you're open to receiving healing frequencies from the Ascended Masters during this channeling. So it's always up to you on how you receive, and I'm going to get started. But before I do, I just want to say that there was my last video I posted, so I divided the video up. So now the second half of the video that was about balancing your organ meridian body clock, like for jet lag or for the energies of the Great Conjunction that it's throwing off their circadian rhythm. That video is going to be a separate video, and then the one about violence will be separate as well. So I'm going to divide those two up. The reason I'm telling you is if you see a new video posted, you might have already seen it. I'm going to go into trance, and it's going to take me a little bit longer because I've got to tap into all the energy frequencies. If St. Germain is answering your question, you may feel him at the same time that you're hearing the answer. So you might feel this like as tingles on the top of the head or chills in the body. You may feel it by any, like a warmth or any kind of warm feeling in the physical body. You might have an aha moment where you said, oh, that's what I've been thinking about, and he's now answering your question based on your vibrational frequency and bringing that awareness that was already in front of you to the surface. So you might feel his energy as I'm channeling, and remember, you're all working with him already on some level, so he's wanting to connect with you more and more. So if you are open to connecting with him, just put it out there and he'll get in touch with you. If you shut your eyes and you see in your third eye, you see well, I think that's him right there saying hello. He's flashing the lights. If you see like a violet when you shut your eyes, on the back of your, like on the screen, like on your your third eye. If you see violet, that's the violet flame. That's his energy. You're already working with him. This violet flame can transmute fear back to love, so you can use it for any type of healing or any kind of frequencies that you no longer want to hold on to from an ego perspective. So I'm going to get started, and I want to say thanks for watching the videos. Hit like and subscribe if you want to see more. And he's making me laugh because he keeps playing with the lights. So have a good night. We'll see how this goes. So what I'm getting with the flashing lights is that somebody that's viewing right now has been asking him if it's him connecting with them when he flashes the lights, and the answer is yes. That definitely is him. He wants you to know that when the lights are flashing, whoever has asked that question, that it is him answering. He is with you, he is there, and just trust that knowing, and have fun with it. Have fun communicating with him. Oh yes, welcome. I am St. Germain. We welcome you all. There are many of us with you this evening. We are excited for your journey. We are excited to be a part of your journey. We would say you do not need tarot to connect with us. Call on us and we are there. We are showing tarot. There will be frequencies offered this evening to the third eye, the crown chakra, and the heart chakra through this video for those open to receiving. We are excited for your journey. There are many in the collective that are asking, where do I go next? Where am I headed? I am feeling lost. What is my purpose? We would say that many of you have many purposes. There is not one purpose. You are here to expand your consciousness. That is what one came to do on planet Earth. There are, we would say, those who are seeking, there are many in this group this evening that are seeking answers to what is my soul's purpose? What am I supposed to be doing here on planet Earth? And we would say it is that you are here to awaken to who you are, awaken to remembering who you are as conscious beings. This is that you are awakening to see your truth. We would say this is what one would come to do. There would be that you are all light frequency, you are all energy, and you are all imperfection. You have this energy within you. There is nothing you have to do to evoke it. We would say, where would you like to play? Rephrase the question. When you are asking, what is my soul's purpose? We would say to rephrase it to where would I like to play? This would be most beneficial. It would raise your vibrational frequency. This would in turn expand your consciousness, and that is what you would have to offer to those around you who are in pain, who are viewing their lives as suffering, who are in victim, and who are struggling. We would say to let go of needing to have one purpose. Your presence is enough. You are all enough without having to do. Being is enough. Your presence is enough. You are all magnificent beings of light and love, and you are, we would say, more than you can imagine. We would say that if you could see your perfection and your if you could see yourself in our perspective, you would not be asking the question of what am I here to do. We would say that the question is coming from the ego consciousness. It is telling you you need to do something to prove yourself. You need to show others your worth. You need to prove that you are worthy to be here on planet Earth. And we would say your presence is enough to have worth to be on planet Earth. And we would say that the new many Earth children are recognizing this. They are being born onto the planet knowing that who they are. They are being born onto the planet knowing their worth, and that they are accepted in being here. They are welcome to be here. We would say that many of you who watch this channel are in your 30s or older, and it is that when you were born onto planet Earth, it was already in your program. It was already in the collective's belief system that you would need to do something to prove yourself. You would need to do something to show you're worthy on planet Earth. We would say change this belief. You are more than enough. There is not one purpose. There are many, and we would say that it is that you would be to find joy. How could I find joy? This is my purpose. I am here to play. How could I play? How could I awaken? How could I expand my consciousness? This would be a better question then what can I do to show my worth? Know that you are enough. You are more than enough. And when you walk into a room, know that you are already loved. When you get up in the morning, know that you are already loved. When you walk across the room, know that you are already loved. When you say hi to your neighbor, know that you are already loved. Know that you are enough at all times. I am consciousness. We would say I am consciousness is a good statement to say. I am consciousness. Where would I like to play? I will play here, and I will raise my vibrational frequency. And when I raise my vibrational frequency, I will have this to offer to those around me. This is you creating spiritual alchemy in your life. You are all spiritual alchemists. You are only needing to, we would not use terminology needing. We would say that you are all already spiritual alchemists. It is only required that you expand your consciousness. One moment, please. To expand your consciousness, it is only being in the now moment and finding the joy in the now moment. This would raise your frequency. Where would I like to play? Most of you, if you connect with a kitten or a pet of some kind or a loved one, you will get into this instant state of consciousness. This is the feeling you would have. Some of you are asking, how do I know if I'm in the now moment? And we would say, what is the feeling you get when you connect with a kitten? What is the feeling you get when you hold a newborn baby? This is the feeling you would have when you are in the now moment, connecting with the consciousness of everything. When you are sitting having your coffee, hold the mug in your hand and feel the warmth of the coffee, smell the aroma, and then taste it on your lips. You are connecting to the consciousness of the cup. You are connecting to the consciousness of the coffee. You are connecting to the consciousness of the coffee beans. You are connecting to the consciousness of the water that is mixed with the coffee. This is you being present. Could you enjoy that first sip and connect with the now moment? We would say start there. This is that many of you watching right now have your morning coffee. This would be a good place to start. We would say there is one person asking about disabilities. We would say that it is at times soul contract to come to planet Earth and have a disability. We would say it would be that you already put it in your blueprint before incarnating onto planet Earth. This would be that you, for soul's expansion or conscious expansion, you wish to have the experience of on a deeper level. This would be that if you had a limitation, you would have to find another way. This would be that it would change your perspective. By changing your perspective, you expand your consciousness. Those who have chosen a disability on planet Earth, sometimes they choose a permanent disability for the entire span of their lifetime, and other times they will choose a shorter term disability. We would say this could be a physical disability, a mental disability, an emotional disability. There is no limit to what type. It is what would be for my greatest soul expansion. We would say if you created a physical disability on planet Earth while you were here, this would limit you into in different areas. If you chose to be blind, it would be that you would have to see with your other senses. This would change your perspective of the world, and this would expand consciousness. This would be you unfolding your consciousness into this now moment. This would be great for an experience on planet Earth. Well, I come to play, St. Germain. Would this not be great? It would be great, we would say. We would say that the soul has the most fun when it could create a limitation of the third dimension. Why is this, St. Germain? Why would a soul have more fun to create a limitation? And we would say that it is like building a puzzle, or it is like a competition or a competitiveness. We would say it is like a challenge. That is the terminology we're searching for. It is a challenge for the spirit to climb. It is a challenge for the spirit to overcome and find a new way while on planet Earth. This would be considered a great gift from a soul's perspective to create a disability while on planet Earth. But your question is, why are St. Germain? Why are we able to change this disability? St. Germain, are we able to change this disability? And we would say that for some of you, it would be quite easy to use spiritual alchemy to change this disability. And for others who have had put in their timeline or their imprint before incarnating on planet Earth, may have put that it would be a permanent fixture in the reality playing on planet Earth for their entire lifespan. We would say in these incidences, one would not change their disability. It would not be healed in your terminology. We would say others, there are many disabilities that are quite easily and readily transmuted back to love. If you could get to the root emotion, you would find how to transmute the fear back to love, and the disability would simply not be there. Channel requires water. One moment, please. For those who have chosen to have in their blueprint a disability from birth until the end of their life, we would say have a great soul's expansion. This would be considered a great gift from a soul's perspective. We are showing Tara that there are questions in the from the viewers that they are asking, how could we connect with you more, St. Germain? How could we connect with the Ascended Masters? How could we channel them as well? We would say that it is in the belief. If you have the belief, it would be that we will be there, and it would be that having the belief without fear would be beneficial. When you are fearing connection with source energy, or you are feeling when you are fearing connection with source energy, you are fearing connection with yourself. You have not been separated from anything. We are you, you are us. There is no separation. We would say that to observe these fears as they arise. Tara had many fears while connecting with us. She had fears from past lifetimes of, we would say, religious possessions, religious belief systems. We would say that this would be that she had to create new belief systems in order to connect with us fully. It would be that we would say to observe but not judge the fears as they arise. They must be transmuted back to love. As this expands your consciousness, each layer that you transmute back to love, we can connect with you stronger, or in your terminology, it would be you would feel us stronger, a stronger essence, or a stronger, we would not use the terminology stronger. One moment, please. You would feel us more prominently, or you would feel us more, we would feel closer, we would feel more in your reality. You would get more symbols and signs that we are working with you. It would be that if you are observing that there are still fears in your perception of connecting with source energy, then we would suggest to observe those fears and transmute them back to love, change your belief system. Once you are more comfortable with connecting with source energy, and you are commanding that you have be connecting to the highest light and the highest love, we would be there, and once we are connected to you, you would notice that there will be moments that we will be gone. What we mean by this is that some of you that are connecting with us already, that are asking this question at this time, I was channeling St.Germain, or I was channeling the Ascended Masters, and now they seem to have disappeared. Oh, where did they go? Did I lose my connection with them? And we would say it is not that you have lost your connection. It is that you must create a belief system without us there. There would be many that have created attachments to your spirit guides. What does this mean, St. Germain? This means that your ego has created an attachment to your spirit guides as the same way that you would create attachments to your friends on planet Earth. This would be that now this belief must get shattered. We would say that the ego attachments to your spirit guides must be shattered in order to have a clear connection. This would be that trust and know that we are there without these attachments. Trust and know your own knowing. We step back when you are questioning your own knowing. If you are counting on your spirit guides to have all the answers without you checking into your own knowing, your spirit guides will step back. They will say that you must go in and trust your own knowing. You must have full belief in your channeling. You must have fully let go of all attachments from ego perspective. We would say this is why many of you who are beginning to channel, who have been channeling for a while, would sometimes feel that it is that we have been disconnected. Oh, some of you are asking, why are my spirit guides stepping back? I thought I was doing well. I was channeling my spirit guides and I was receiving all these answers, and now it feels like they have disappeared. What has happened in this situation? We would say when you get to a point with your channeling, it is about trusting your knowing, and your guides will pull back to ensure that you have not created attachments to your spirit guides having all the answers. The answers lie within you. We are you. You are us. You are your spirit guides. Whoever you choose to play with in spirit form, well, incarnated on planet Earth, will be there to assist you and to be a friend. But we would say if you form the same ego attachments to your spirit guides as you do to your friends on planet Earth, then this will have to be shattered of the egoic system. As you awaken, you are letting go of the attachments to those around you. You were readily letting go of your ego attachments to your friends and to your co-workers and to your family, but you are now transferring those ego attachments to your spirit guides. We would say when this happens, it would feel like an abandonment. My spirit guides have left me. We would say we have never left you. Your guides are all still with you. It is that you need to have the belief within yourself that you do not need anything outside of yourself. So as your spirit guides pull back, we would say to trust your knowing. This is the ultimate key. I must trust my knowing, and as I channel and I feel my spirit guides pull back, I will keep going because I will be channeling my knowing. You are the universe. You are connected to all energies, and it is that your spirit guides are training you on how to let go of them in your ego perception, ego attachments. This is part of the journey. This is part of the channeling experience, and we would say when you get to this point, get excited. This means you are far along in your journey, and this means that you are far along in your channeling process. It is a stage in which your spirit guides are teaching you and training you on how to trust your knowing on a deeper sense. This would be most beneficial for all of you. Do not worry, your guides have not gone anywhere. This is your reality. It is not your spirit guides' reality. If you at any time wish to connect with your spirit guides, it is only a statement of a command that you do, and it will be so. When you are all-knowing, we would say when you are knowing this to be true, it will be so. If there are any ego attachments or there are any beliefs that would have to be changed, your spirit guides are assisting you always. Do not feel abandoned by them. We would say that they are assisting you on your journey. This is a beautiful process between spirit and the physical form. This is a dance. We would say you are creating friendships and playful time with your spirit guides. We would recommend not to form the same attachments to your spirit guides as you do attached to people on planet Earth. We would wish to say that we will allow for one more question. One moment, please. We would say that there is one person asking if they are crazy. We would say you are not crazy. We would say to that you are perfection. You are magnificent beyond belief, and we are all with you. Do not judge yourself as crazy, as in your reality, in your belief system, the terminology crazy is detrimental to you, as it implies that there is something wrong with you, and we would say you are perfect. We see you in the eyes of God, and we see you in perfection. Do not judge yourself. It is in not listening to others, but also not listening to your own ego. When you are calling yourself crazy, or questioning whether you are crazy, we would recommend for you to instead love yourself at this time. Hold your inner child and tell him he is not crazy. It is that you are, we would say, having an experience. And at times on your journey on planet Earth, the experience is a little bit bumpy in the road. There may be some disability or some limitation in the mental structures. We would say, do not judge, but instead love and connect with your mental body's consciousness. Connect with your mental body's consciousness and love the one who believes they are crazy. This would be that the mental body's construct, the mental body's consciousness would require more love, not less. How could I change my perspective? Could I look at myself in the mirror and tell myself how amazing I am, that God created me in perfection, and that I am connected to source energy at all times, that every cell vibrating in my body is vibrating in God consciousness. So how could I be anything less than perfection? We would say, do not bother to listen to those around you, or as they call out names. We would say that would be seeking validation outside of yourself. Instead, go in and hold your inner child and tell him he is loved and he is perfection. We are holding space for you, and we are always with you. Call on us. We are there. There's nothing you have to fear. There have been many nights where you have felt alone, and there have been many nights where you were scared. We would say you no longer have to hold this fear. Let go and surrender. We are with you always. Blessings. Okay, so I guess that's how it's going to go. I didn't know how St.Germain was going to do those kind of channelings where we connect with the viewers while I'm making the video. So he picked out a few questions. What I could see was the vibrational frequency of everyone, but he would take a question, like the very first question was like where it was vibrating the most, like most people had the question, and then like the first few questions were like there was a group of people, like more than one person asking that question, and then at the end there was a couple individual ones. So I guess that's how it's gonna work. So maybe we could do it again sometime. If you guys enjoyed this type of video, let me know in the comment section below so I know whether to do another one. I wasn't sure how it was gonna work, so and I'm a little bit out of it because I'm just coming out of trance. But it was a lot of fun for me. I don't know how it was for everyone else. I can't really remember what was said, but I know that when I channel for that many people at once, my water, like I need a lot more water. So the parts where I slowed down, it's like, it feels like a wind-up toy that the batteries are running low. So I can't pick, like my brain won't grab the words if I don't have enough hydration, because the water is like a conductor. And then I need a lot more of it when there's like, when we're channeling and answering questions for a large group. So I'll just make sure I have more water next time. So there might be a few parts. The reason I'm telling you is because there might be a few parts where it was like, it's slower, or I couldn't find the words. That's why, is I didn't have enough water on me, or in me, I guess. So I want to say thanks for watching. Have a great night.